Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, welcome, and especially if you're new here, then this video is going to be perfect for you because this video is especially so that you sort of get to know me. Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be telling you all 25 random facts about me. Why 25? Well, I turned 25 this year, just a couple of weeks back, and I thought it'd be fun to do a video like this. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then keep on watching. If you enjoy the video, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button so you never miss a video from me again. Now without further ado, let's get into this video. So the reason I actually thought of doing this is because I feel like, especially on Instagram, our community is growing quite rapidly, and I feel like a lot of people don't really know me because the kind of posts that I share on Instagram are more informative, more educational. It's more of a learn with me profile than a look at me profile. So I figured it would be fun to sort of sit down and chit chat with you all for a bit. So I'm going to start off with fun fact number 1. Since I just mentioned that my birthday was a couple of weeks ago, I am a Capricorn. My birthday is on the 11th of January 1996, so I just turned 25 a couple of weeks ago. Fun fact number 2 is that I am actually a very tiny person. So I've had some people say to me that I look tall in pictures, and then when they meet me in person, they're like, hey, I thought you'd be taller than what you really are. So I'm actually really tiny. I'm only 5'1". Now fun fact number 3 is something that I think is very obvious from my surname, but a lot of people get really surprised when they hear this, and that is that I am a Maharashtrian. Both my parents are Marathi. I speak Marathi at home. I'm pretty fluent in it, and I remember so clearly when I was in college in Pune. I was speaking to my mom on the phone in Marathi, and one of my friends, for the first time, he heard me speak in Marathi, and he was like, you know how to speak Marathi? And I'm like, yeah. So I don't know why people say that I don't look Maharashtrian, but I am. Fact number 4 is that I am a single child. I do not have any siblings, which is kind of sad, really. I mean, I guess I would have liked having a sister or brother to grow up with, because I feel like I really completely missed out on that experience altogether. There are pros of being a single child as well, but I definitely do wish that I had a sibling. Fun fact number 5 is that I spent half my life in Singapore. So I grew up there. I wasn't born there. I was born in India. I moved there when I was 2 years old, and I was there for a total of 12 years before I moved back to India. So all of my primary schooling and just a part of my secondary schooling was done in Singapore, after which I moved to Bombay. So I moved back to India in 2009 November, and I've been here ever since. Fun fact number 6 is that I used to play netball. Now I feel like this is a sport that isn't very popular in India, which is why I switched to playing basketball after I moved back here. But in Singapore it was very popular, and netball is a game that is derived from basketball in a way. Basically you can't dribble while you're playing netball. It's just like a catch, pivot, pass, throw, shoot kind of situation. Not everyone can shoot. There's a bunch of different rules, but basketball was like the closest game to netball that people played in India, which is super popular. That's why I moved on to basketball after I moved back. When I used to play netball, I was actually the center player, which meant that I wasn't supposed to shoot, which is why when I moved back and I started playing basketball, 2 things I struggled with the most were dribbling, because netball doesn't have dribbling, and second would be shooting, because I was not a shooter. Now the next fact is that I am a trained classical dancer. So for 7 years of my life in Singapore, I was in the Indian dance co-curricular activity, in which mainly they taught us Bharatanatyam. So I did that for 7 years of my life. After I moved back to India, that sort of took the backseat, and that's when I started sort of exploring other styles like contemporary. I did hip-hop for a bit, and what else? I've done jive, and I absolutely love Bollywood. I think Bollywood dance is my vibe. The next fact is that I am a computer engineer. I have a bachelor's in computer engineering and also an MBA in e-business. Now this brings me to the next fact, and that's I really didn't know what I wanted to do in life till I was 24 years old. Yeah, I think for the longest time, even when I was doing engineering, even though it was my choice, I just felt like a fish out of water. I just wasn't doing well, and I felt like I was in the wrong place. But that being said, I didn't know what the right place was for me. I only discovered that while I was doing my master's, and actually I think it was only after I graduated and I really gave it a thought about how I was going to turn my passion into a career, that I finally managed to get into this industry and make it a career. Fact number 10 is that I used to sell cupcakes. So till date, I really do enjoy baking. Like I like cooking, but I like baking more. So after 12th standard, like after I finished my boards, we had like a few months in between before college started. So that's when I came up with this whole Shravani's Cupcake Couture kind of thing. I designed the logo. I used to go to Crawford Market. I used to get all these, plastic packaging and the cupcake liners, and I used to bake cupcakes. I used to frost them. I used to put them into these boxes, tie a ribbon over it, and then actually distribute it. I did that for a brief amount of time, and I remember how hectic it got, but it was a fun sort of venture while it lasted. The next fact about me is that I used to have an absolute Steve Madden obsession. Like I was really into shoes back then. I think this was from the age of say 16 to 16 to 20 maybe. Like this was where I had this big like high heel phase where I have so many high heel shoes that I don't even wear anymore. Like at the age of 25, I'm just like, I prefer my flats over my heels. But back then I used to be obsessed. Like I remember walking past Steve Madden, and at a point my dad would just, वैसे घोड़े को वो लगाते हैं ना, so that they just sort of walk straight. So he would just hold his hands like this around my eyes, so I would walk straight past the store. But yeah, I had a very unhealthy Steve Madden obsession. It's gotten better since. I don't like wearing jewelry. You will very rarely see me wearing rings in my hands, bracelets. I wear earrings from time to time. I do like wearing earrings. Necklaces also very rarely. I don't know, I'm just not used to wearing jewelry. So when I have it on, it's almost as if I feel like something's getting in the way. But lately I've been gravitating slightly more towards jewelry, and over time I think I want to start sort of accessorizing. I really feel like it adds like this different vibe to your look altogether. The next fact about me is I hate raisins in chocolate. Like if you give me fruit and nut wala chocolate, man, I hate that. Like I hate it when I'm biting into a chocolate and I find any sort of fruit in it. Like I love nuts in chocolate, so if you give me like roasted almond, you give me hazelnut chocolate, things like this I love. Raisins in chocolate, big no. Alright, moving forward, I absolutely love traveling, but I've traveled to say I think about 12 countries so far, and I like my bucket list for the next 2-3 years is I really want to travel more. I want to do like one trip, like one big trip every year. So let's see how that goes. The next fact about me is that I have had a total of 5 pets in my lifetime. So it started off with goldfish, and I sort of won these goldfish at like a at my kindergarten fun fair. So we had to sort of fish out the fish from a tub, and I won 8 goldfish. I brought them home, and so see, I was 5 years old, and they told me that you're only supposed to feed them like 1-2 danas, right? Like obviously by now I know, but back then I was like, "Arey, isme kya pet bharega iska?" And I overfed my goldfish and they died. It was quite tragic. But after that, I have had a caterpillar, which is a very unique pet. So this happened because when I was in primary 3 or 3rd standard, there was these bunch of people who came to our school to give us a lecture on the whole life cycle of a butterfly, and that's when they actually started selling caterpillars in the canteen, and they said take a caterpillar home, and they would give like the leaves, you have to buy the leaves as well, and you're supposed to feed the caterpillar, and over time you'll actually see the life cycle right in front of your eyes. So it was pretty damn cool. Like I remember seeing that caterpillar turn into its cocoon, and then eventually a butterfly. It was surreal. So that was my most unique pet. After that, I've had 2 hamsters, and then I've had 2 cats as well. The next fact about me is that I was head prefect in my primary school. So I was, I think, in leadership roles from a very young age. At primary 3, that was the first time that I became a prefect. I went on to becoming vice prefect in 5th standard and head prefect in 6th standard. Now, if you're from India and you're watching this and you're thinking head prefect in 6th standard, well, that's because in Singapore, we don't really have a schooling system that goes from 1st standard to 10th standard. So you've got like 1st to 6th, which is like your primary school, and then you've got 7th to 10th, which is your secondary school. So primary 6 is like the top of your primary school. So that is when I was head prefect. The next fact about me is that I love celebrations. I love celebrating everything. So it's not just my birthday. Like when my birthday is coming up, anyone who's close to me will tell you that I get so excited right from November. Like my birthday is in Jan, but since November I'll be like, "Arey, mera birthday aa raha hai, birthday aa raha hai." And some people might roll their eyes at this, but I really believe that you need to celebrate these things. Like your birthday, it's your day, right? And it's not just about my birthday. If it's someone in my life who's very special to me, I like making their birthday special. I like doing little things for people. It's just a big part of who I am, because I feel like, you know, the smallest of things that you do for someone, it can really make their day, and they will not forget it. It costs you nothing to put a smile on someone else's face, and I really believe that you need to celebrate life, because no matter how cliche it sounds, it is a gift. Now this brings me to the next fun fact, and that is I am great at gifting people things. I love gifting things, and I love putting in that extra effort for somebody. So if I'm going to buy a gift for somebody, I'll make sure, you know, I wrap it in the best way I can. Or if I'm not in the same city as that person, then, you know, I'll pre-order a gift so that it reaches them on time, like on their birthday or prior to that. Or I in the past I used to make a lot of scrapbooks. I used to make frames. I used to write a lot of letters, which I still like doing, because in this world of WhatsApp and emails, I feel like we've all lost the human touch. So if I receive a letter from somebody, I'm going to cherish it so much more than a WhatsApp message. So I try doing these things from time to time. The next fun fact about me is that I was actually a very studious kid. Like all the way to 10th standard, I was an A1 student. I was very focused, and wasn't like I would only study. I was involved in everything. So I would dance, I would play a sport, I would study, I would score well. All throughout my childhood, I was a great student. The next fun fact is that I have met the former president of the United States of America, George Bush. So he was actually in Singapore, and that was when the American embassy in Singapore called our school, and they asked us to, you know, sort of perform for him. So we had Malay dance, Chinese dance, Indian dance, all three groups were sort of called there, and I was one of the 10 people who were invited to perform in front of him. So that was a great experience. If I have a picture, if I still have that picture, I'm going to put it up here. Next fun fact about me is that I studied Hindi in school in Singapore right from first standard. Okay, from primary 1 to sec 1. I came back to India, right? And I was a great student in school, and I scored an A+ and stuff like that in Hindi. But in Singapore, most people converse in English, which is why it's a language that I am more comfortable speaking. And when I came back to India, in Bombay especially, everyone speaks in Hindi, right? And it's not like I didn't know how to speak in Hindi, but it's just I wasn't comfortable, or I was very conscious of the fact that maybe my accent was slightly different coming from Singapore. And I did not speak in Hindi for the first 2 years after coming to India. Like literally people would speak to me in Hindi and I would respond in English. Not because I didn't know how to speak, but it's just because I was so conscious that I may say something incorrect and then maybe someone will laugh at me. And for this reason, I dreaded Hindi period. So I remember this particular incident where my Hindi teacher asked me a question and she made me stand up, right? So I stood up and I knew the answer and I didn't say it. And it may sound silly, but that's how conscious I was. That's how terrified I was of speaking the language. It's only once I moved into junior college that I got comfortable with it. And now I'm super comfortable speaking in Hindi. Like, kuch problem nahi hai abhi. The next fun fact about me is that I could not even put on my own eyeliner until 2 years back. And if you're watching this and you know me personally, then you know I'm speaking the truth. Now I'm much more confident with it, and I've actually put in effort to learn how to do makeup. So I think now I do a decent job at it, but till 2 years ago, even my own eyeliner I could not put. I think the only thing I would do was kajal. वो भी ढंग से नहीं होता था, but yeah, I think we've moved past that phase. The next fun fact about me is that I love Bollywood. Like, I'm telling you, when I moved back to India and I would hear the kids here listening to like Hollywood music. I don't know if you even call it Hollywood music. Basically, Angrezi music. Okay, I was so lost because throughout my life in Singapore, I was all Bollywood, 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 and till date, I am that kind of person. Like you, if I go to a club, I need it to be a Bollywood club. I don't enjoy myself in like an EDM setting, or I don't even understand those kind of music genres. Like Bollywood is the way to go for me, and I know almost all the hook steps. Like I am that person who, when some kind of song comes on, I will be the one doing that hook step in that club right there. So it's something that I enjoy a lot. The next fun fact about me is that I am an absolute planner. I love organization. I love everything to be scheduled. I need to work, like I need structure in my life. I cannot function if I don't have that kind of structure. So I personally use a planner. I plan out my days. I basic things, plan out 3-4 tasks and execute. If I go into any situation not prepared, I'm just lost. Like for that matter, even if I walk into a gym and I don't know what I'm training that day, I'm gonna have a very shitty workout. So planning is something that is extremely important to me in my life. So the last fun fact about me is related to what I do today. And even though at the age of 24, I sort of figured out that I wanted to be working in the fitness industry, I didn't know what role I wanted to play. So in this industry, you can be an influencer, you can be a coach, you can be a fitness model. There are so many different roles that you can play over here, and it took me a while to sort of figure out which category I wanted to fall into. There was a bit of experimenting that I did there, but today I am a full-time fitness coach. A couple of my colleagues and I established our own company called Team Meraki in 2020, and we have been coaching people online ever since. And honestly, I have to say that at this point in my life, I'm feeling very grateful, very fulfilled. I'm happy with what I'm doing because I'm able to make a difference in someone else's life. So with this last fun fact, I'm just gonna shamelessly put in my Instagram handle here, the company's Instagram handle here, our website over here, so you can go and check that out if you're interested in getting coached by us. So that's all for this video, guys. Those were 25 random facts about me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I promise you the next one is going to be a fitness related video because I know so many of you are here for that kind of content. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to take a second, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.